Okay, let your shoulders relax. You're good. What in the world is this? You don't sit on this thing, do you, bro? Are you still using that old wallet Grandma got you for Christmas 10 years ago? No wonder your back hurts. If this sounds like you, I highly recommend getting over to ridgewallets.com and checking out this ultra slick titanium RFID protected front pocket wallet. That's right. You're gonna give yourself a scoliosis. Chiropractic recommended front pocket wallet. What are you keeping this thing? What? Are you going to buy another leather wallet that's made from the old stretched out ass of a retired dairy cow who spent her life hooked up to some weird nipple sucking apparatus, literally being drained as she stood every day of her life on the assembly line of a factory farm? That's just not good energy. This receipt's from 3 years ago. That's not even tax relevant. Are you going to buy another one of those Velcro trifold non-biodegradable plastic wallets? That'll just end up floating around the ocean until eventually one day getting sucked up and clogging the blowhole of a poor humpback whale who's just trying to lead the humpback babies to the sacred underwater whale city breeding grounds where they have their whale family reunions. Do it for the whales. It's like George Costanza. It's highly efficient. You just push, spread, and choose. Putting cards back is even easier. So we're just very gentle. Ridge makes their wallets out of metal like aluminum, carbon fiber, forged carbon, and titanium, which is the second strongest metal in the world, only one level below Wakandan vibranium. You may even get a slight tingling sensation in your spine when you fully disengage all of your cards, hearing the serene sound of these two high-quality pieces of metal sliding together. It comes in a variety of colors and styles with your choice of a money band or a money clip. You can try it risk-free with no charge on return shipping. And with a lifetime guarantee on all of its parts. This will be the last wallet you'll ever buy. And on top of the high-quality craftsmanship, the sleek design, the ease of operation, the choice of accessories, and the front pocket chiropractic recommendation, you'll feel a lot safer in this world of potential RFID thievery knowing that these two pieces of metal are keeping your chip card and your accounts on lockdown and safe from advanced Russian espionage technology. Well, I don't know if I can fix it. Okay, squeeze. But I do know you should get a Ridge. Go check out ridgewallets.com right now and get 10% off when you use promo code AGENT47. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you got some warm hands there. Oh, you got some warm hands there. Are you in the medical profession?
No, definitely not.
No?
I'm in law school, so similar but different.
Okay. Lawyers typically have the most tense spines.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say my back is probably way out of whack, so.
Okay. Well, people usually don't come here and tell me how good they're feeling, so how can I help you today?
I don't know. It's just, I guess, like my upper back and my lower back are just tense all of the time, and often I feel like it's like out of line. Like it's like I'm kind of like leaning towards my left.
What's worse, the upper or the lower back?
I would say lower, for sure.
And then you said all the time, so it's like 24/7, you wake up in the morning and it's there?
Maybe not 24/7, but usually like as the day progresses, it kind of like
gets worse.
Just starts to feel like, yeah, like I don't want to stand anymore, I want to go to bed and not deal with it, so.
It's typically worse with standing, sitting?
Standing probably is the worst, and then I sit a lot, so that helps it because I just lean back and let it relax.
Do you ever have any shooting pain down your legs, any numbness or tingling in your legs?
Definitely numbness in my feet all of the time.
Both.
And even in my hands, like kind of just like it's like if I'm leaning on something funny, it will like just start to not feel like anything.
Both feet?
Yeah, I would say.
How long has that been happening?
Probably a year or two.
Has anyone checked it out yet?
No, it's been a while since I've done this. I did go to a chiropractor, like, I had an accident when I was 16, so I was going for that a lot, and then...
The numbness and tingling is new, but how long have you had the back pain? Is that from the accident?
I don't... Actually, I would say that that's probably where it started. I don't know if that, like, is, like, why it's continuing, because it was so long ago, and I think that I'm just, like, always, like, up and, like, doing stuff, so I think that probably is more so why it is, but it could be the accident, I'm not really sure.
All right, so the accident you said was, how old were you?
I think it was 16, because it was when I first got my license. Or my permit. Yeah, permit. So
how long ago is that? How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Okay.
So it's
7 years ago. How about the neck pain? Is the neck pain similar? Is that also stemming from the accident?
I think so. That was where like the whiplash was predominantly at, was like the top of my neck.
So you have numbness and tingling in your hands as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Both hands equally or one more than the other?
I'd say probably both equally. Maybe my left a little more. But that's why I feel like everything's like always like down on this side. Yeah.
All right. Does it happen in all the fingers or any fingers in particular?
I'd say all of them.
Okay. How's your wrists?
Wrists are okay.
Okay. Elbows, shoulders?
I'd say they're okay. Maybe my shoulders a little bit.
Okay. Ankles, knees?
No, I'd say pretty much the same kind of thing with my elbows and shoulders. Pretty okay. My knees hurt a lot, but I don't think that that's totally related. I think that might just be a joint pain in general kind of thing.
Well, why do you think you have joint pain?
I don't know. My doctors are looking in to see if I have arthritis, but we don't know yet. So
when do your knees hurt? Beginning or end of the day?
Probably the end of the day.
Okay. And when they hurt, is it sharp or dull, achy, stiff?
Achy. It just like kind of like feels like almost like an annoyance. Like it's just they're bothering me, and there's no real rhyme or reason why. It's just like a weird tense feeling.
Okay. Both of them equally as well?
Yeah, I would say.
So you're in law school, you drink a lot of coffee. Mm-hmm. How much a day?
Depending on the day, it can range from like a cup to like 5.
How much water do you drink?
I do drink a lot of water because I'm just very dehydrated. Like I always just feel really thirsty, but probably should drink more.
All right. How's your digestion?
Oh, digestion is also something I've always had issues with. Again, they like dabble into like autoimmune, like things like that. My grandfather, he had intestinal issues, so it could be genetic. What did he? I actually do think it was Crohn's. Okay. Now that you say that, I recognize that name. I'm pretty sure it was.
How's your cycle?
It's pretty regular now. It's definitely like been irregular in the past.
Did it normalize itself or birth control?
Normalize itself. I actually think it was weirder on birth control, which is why I like pretty much just stopped taking it altogether.
All right. How's your immune system? Do you typically get colds, flus?
I have everything wrong with me. My immune system is really bad. I wouldn't say so much with colds. It's more so like I get fevers a lot. My doctor calls it a fever syndrome. It at times has been like 104 degrees randomly. No rhyme or reason. Okay. It goes away on its own. But usually I'd say it's more like in the 101s, maybe 102s.
Do you know if you've ever been bitten by a tick?
Yeah, going with Lyme's disease, because I did get Lyme's disease when I was in 2nd grade, I think. Okay. I'm not sure what year that was, but it was... They also think it might all be kind of related to that, and that it's just... No one's ever been able to figure it out, so who knows. But yeah, I have had Lyme's disease.
Do you have any allergies?
Seasonal a little bit.
How's your diet? Do you eat a lot of dairy?
I eat a lot of dairy. I eat a lot of cheese, sour cream, milk, big dairy person, so probably.
Do you know what your blood type is?
I don't. I probably should though.
Have you ever had any major injuries as a kid? Any hospitalizations for anything?
I had E. coli at one point. That was like my bigger hospitalization. I was in there for like a week or so. Mm-hmm. Other than that, just like I broke my nose and I broke my foot. I think I was 18 because it was when I was going to college.
What makes you want to be a lawyer?
I just always wanted to be one. It was the typical story of your dad telling you, oh, you should go to law school because you like to argue. Mm-hmm. And then I did mock trial in high school. I really liked it. It's just kind of only been the only thing that really made sense for me to ever do. Okay.
All right, so we're going to do an exam on your spine, and I'll walk you through the process. We'll go nice and slow. So let's see what your spine says, and then I'll get you adjusted, okay? Right or left?
I would say left. See, and as you go down, it's more the right.
Okay.
So like lower back, it feels more my right, but upper, it feels more my left.
Let's test the motion of the SI joint here. So I'm just gonna kind of like lean back here like this. Any pain there?
No.
Where my thumb is?
Well, maybe a little bit.
You feel that right there?
Yeah.
A little bit of edema, a little bit of swelling.
Yeah,
there.
definitely a little bit. Yeah, the more you do it, yeah, the more I feel it.
Okay, good. Just a little further down I go. Then. Okay. Let's do it this side, right side SI.
Yeah, definitely there.
Both sides. Okay, one more. Good. Which side is more tender, left or right?
Right, I think.
Okay.
I definitely feel it in both.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to put my hands on top of your hips, okay?
Okay.
This is going to help me locate the L4 here. Okay. Okay, which one's more tender? Here or here? One or two?
Probably one.
Okay. One or two?
Two.
One or two?
One.
S1. Right side. Open. Close. Open. Close. And the movement on the SI joint seated on the right is okay. Left is a little bit restricted. And that
I feel something cracking when I do that.
That usually happen or what?
Yeah, I would say so, especially my hips. I crack a lot whenever I move.
Okay. You should drink more water.
Yeah.
And that's right here, right at your sacrum that's cracking. Right here, right?
Yeah.
That's where that cracks. First thing you're going to feel are my fingertips on the back of your thighs, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to measure the height of the glute muscles. Okay, so the left is higher and the right is lower, meaning potentially this is rotated posterior and inferior. Potentially this one is rotated anterior, superior. Looking from the top, the right glute is more round, meaning that this is going externally rotated. So PIEXASIN, potentially. Looking at the feet first. So far, so good. Go ahead and turn around and walk all the way down to the end. Okay, feet are straight on. Maybe a little bit of external rotation on the right, which would verify what we just saw on the glute test. Now come back this way. Looking at the shoulders, high on the right, a little bit of an asymmetry, but almost perfect. Go back. The arm swing on the left, coming way back, and the right is much more stiff. Asymmetrical arm swing, so high right shoulder, less arm swing on the right. Okay, Caitlin, keeping your knees straight, go ahead and lift your right leg in the air. Perfect. Down. Relax your back. Good. Left. Down. So the left lumbar is actually the one that's not firing, even though the right lumbar is where you have all the pain. So this might all just be compensation in here. Give this like little sparkle right here at L3. It's like, adjust me here.
Exactly. It's begging for help.
Okay, and then that's tender.
Mm-hmm.
Here's tender.
Mm-hmm.
Tender.
Mm-hmm.
Tender.
Mm-hmm.
But these are worse on the right too.
Actually, right there, it feels worse on the left.
Left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all this
right
edema right here. Okay. Hip just a little bit. Good. Down. Just a little bit. Down. Okay. So I'm going to use an instrument to loosen up your spine. Okay, Caitlin?
Okay.
Nice soft breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Pressure's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's practice an adjustment first, just so you can kind of feel what it's like, since it's been a while. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And I'm going to follow your breath down like this, Kate. And then at the bottom of your breath, we're going to give a little push like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, nice soft breath in and out. Good. Gentle. We're going to come down one segment and another breath in and out. Good. And let your shoulders sink in. Woo. Okay, another breath in and out. Good, let it down, gentle, soft. We're gonna do this one anterior here. We're gonna flip over to do that one. We're gonna lift this up. Now let your hamstring here relax. Good, that's perfect. We're gonna push down. You're gonna feel the table drop underneath of you, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now, I'm gonna put my knee in the back of your thigh and just kind of like sink in. Good. We're gonna pull this straight up, okay?
Okay.
Good. One more. Good. Good. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hips relax. Good. Let this go. Let your leg go. Good. Good. Loose, loose, loose. Good. Soft breath in through your nose. Lean back as you blow it out. Good. Loose, loose. All the way down. Okay, I'm gonna bring your hip down like this. I'm gonna push like that in that direction, okay? It's already starting to go. Okay, nice, soft breath in and out. Good, shoulder back here. Good. Okay, so first we're gonna check the SI joint here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna bring this down and then give this a little push like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, nice, soft breath in and out. Let your shoulders relax. Good, and come up this way. Good. Perfect. Okay, turn your head to the right. Back to center. Now turn your head to the left. Back to center. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Center. Left ear to left shoulder. Center. Tuck your chin to your chest. Center. Push your head straight back into the table. Okay, relax. That's good. Okay. First I'm going to use my hands, and we're just going to feel how the neck is moving. Now let's see. Left or right?
I guess it feels like my right doesn't go as far.
Gotcha.
My left feels more loose.
Now, left or right?
Like, which one hurts worse?
Well, yeah, or same thing. How do they feel? Just tell me.
Same kind of thing as before. It's just like the left leg goes further, and the right kind of is more tense.
So the right feels tense up here and down here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're telling me. Tender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's test the motion of the spine. We're going to bring your head over to the right here. Okay, testing the motion. Let's see. 7, 6, 5, 6. Okay, left side. Shoulders relaxed. Good. 7, 6, 5. Okay, good. Now let's test 1 and 2. 1. Go let this relax. Good. Okay, so I'm going to pick up your head and just try to let it relax here as much as possible. Okay, let that go. Okay, I'm going to push up into the occiput. Okay, right side first. We're going to bring this over to like right about here. And then from here, we're going to push in that way, okay?
Okay.
Okay, close your eyes, nothing to look at. And just breathe softly in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let your head drop into my hands here. Let your head drop into this table. Good. Let your shoulders drop too. Good. Breathe in and out. Good. Let it go.
Whew. That was crazy. That was a lot of cracking.
Okay, so we're going to do the left side now.
Okay.
Let's test it first. Is this tender right there?
Yeah.
You feel that little little bubble right there? That's just built up fluid. And see, all joints in the body work like pumps. And as long as a joint is moving, it's pumping fluid in and out, exchanging the metabolic waste, bringing in fresh fluids. And when a joint is stuck, when it's not moving, then the pumping stops and there's no exchange of fluids. And the cracking sound is the breaking through of the scar tissue and adhesions and the releasing of the built up pressure and the restoration of the pumping mechanism. I'm going to test first. Let's just see here. Let your head relax and we'll just test 7, 6, 5, 6, 7. Good. It's right in the middle here. Okay, close your eyes. Nothing to look at. It helps you relax too if you let go a little bit. Now let your head drop. Good.
Oh, that feels so good.
Now I'm going to recheck the occiput here. So this is how we did this one. Just let your shoulders relax. So the next one, what I'm going to do is pick your head straight up like this, Kate, and then we're going to pull it out like that. Okay. Okay, so nice soft breath into your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Let your shoulders relax. Good. That's perfect right there. We're going to lift up. Ooh. Now let's recheck. Good. Relax. Better. Loosey goosey. Now it's moving. Feet relax. Okay, nice and gentle here. Just kind of like sink in. Do your knees hurt every day?
I don't know if I would say every day, but enough that it's definitely been noticeable, and it actually has been since I got Lyme's disease, because when I was little, like my mom would walk in on me in the bathroom like crying because like my knees would just hurt.
Push your knees out against my hands. Push out. Harder. Okay, relax. Okay, open up here just a little bit and then squeeze my hand. Squeeze. Harder. Hard as you can. So, we're going to do an organ manipulation. This is called the ileocecal valve maneuver. We locate the ASIS and the belly button here. We draw a line in between the two, and then somewhere in the middle, we cut it into thirds. And then we find the tenders. Now that's probably tender right there, right?
Yeah, that actually hurts.
Breathe in through your nose and out. Keep breathing in through your nose and fill your belly with air. No, you're lung breathing and too much lung movement. Out. Good. Okay, now relax your shoulders. See if you can breathe without moving this, okay? Breathe here. Fill your belly. Go. Good. Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Good. Now suck it in as you breathe out. Again, in. Fill your belly. And out. Did you feel that?
I did.
That was crazy. That's pretty interesting. Okay, deep breath in. All the way in. Fill your belly. Keep going. And out. Again, in. All the way in. And out. Tender here too. Breathe in and out.
Is it normal for this to hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm like, is my stomach jacked up too?
Okay, breathe in and out. Let me see your tongue. Stick it out as far as you can. Okay, put it back in, and then clean it off a little bit, and then stick it back out again. Okay, now open. Say ah. More. Okay, put it back in. You know, I think you would do really well if you cut dairy out.
Oh, don't tell me that. Worst case scenario, I'll give up everything else but cheese.
Well, the hard cheeses work out a little bit better than the soft cheeses.
Okay.
But, you know, the thing is, I'm not saying do it for the rest of your life, but maybe just try it for 30 days.
And see if it, like, helps.
Yeah. You know what I mean? If you felt that much better, then...
Right.
It may feel better than the cheese.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Instant gratification versus...
Okay, squeeze. Hard. Relax. It's pretty good. Squeeze. It's perfect. Okay, relax.
Yeah, they teach you to have a firm handshake.
Relax. You're like practicing your grip strength in the car.
Yeah, pretty much. Like.
Hold your pinkies and thumbs together.
Okay.
Hold it. Don't let me pull it apart. Hold. Okay, relax here. Relax that. Good. Look straight ahead. That's perfect. Good. Let this go. Let me do all the work here.
Okay.
Good. Let it go. Squeeze. Hold. Perfect. Squeeze. Hold. Better, but not quite. Tender.
Yeah, definitely a little.
Okay, let's do this one. This side again. Squeeze. Hold. Down. Squeeze. Okay, let the shoulders relax. Good. Oh, one more.
There it is.
You ready?
Yep.
There's no such thing as a left-handed lawyer. The meds manage the allergies pretty good?
I think so. I honestly only recently started taking it again because now that I think about it, I didn't mention this as part of my medical history, but I've been getting a lot of strep throat lately. So I guess they gave me that thinking that might be connected somehow. I'm not really sure, but I'm getting my tonsils taken out at the end of the summer, so
It's common for
won't be
Lyme.
an issue anymore.
It's a very common Lyme.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of the Buhner protocol?
No.
It's a Lyme protocol. I'm going to share it with you
Okay.
when we're done. You remember that part when I asked you how your immune system was? And if you ever got sick ever?
Yeah, I get sick too much.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's moving, man. You're moving some blood around. So this is a traditional Chinese medicine pulse diagnosis. So this is kind of brings us more into the Eastern medicines.
Okay.
So it's more of like an energetic measurement.
Got it.
Okay, I'm going to push down a little harder. Do you get reflux ever?
Yes, definitely. I'm actually looking into it because my voice keeps getting hoarse, as weird as that sounds. I didn't even know that was a connection there.
Okay.
But I know my one doctor mentioned that I have acid reflux and that could be connected to all the strep and what's it called, tonsillitis kind of stuff. And then once my voice started getting hoarse, I like looked it up on Google, and apparently that's related, so.
Tandem borborgami. That's what it's called when your stomach rumbles. Tandem borborgami.
Oh, okay.
They both went off at the same time.
I know, that's why I laughed.
You got some fire. How's your thyroid? Did they do a thyroid panel?
I'm sure they did at one point.
But they didn't say anything?
No.
Swallow. Okay, well, it's moving okay, but is it tender in here?
It feels like it. I feel like everything in my body's just tender.
In Ayurvedic medicine, you'd be considered a pitta.
What is that?
It means that you're made up of mostly fire, the element of fire, but water balances you. And a pitta has to be careful, because if your fire gets too hot, then the water will start to boil. And you know how when you're boiling water and it comes to the top and it bubbles over, you can bubble over and it'll put out your fire. Oh. So you have to be careful. You have to manage your output.
So what is your fire? Like, what does that mean?
That's like your constitution. It's the element that you're made of.
Okay. Does that mean like I'm like a fiery personality? Or...
Yes, yeah.
Okay, because that makes sense.
It means you like to move. It means it means you're going to be more aggressive than docile. Yeah. You're more likely to say how you feel than keep it in. You're more likely to try new things.
Yeah, this is weird.
It's not, though. It's archetypes.
I know, it's just funny because I'm like, okay, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to read your palm.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, take a quick test drive. Walk around the table a little bit.
Okay.
How's it feel?
Definitely a lot better.
Okay, good. How are your neck, shoulders?
Oh yeah, definitely a lot better.